there, it's Angela from North Carolina, and I'm going to make a really good dinner tonight. That's the easiest thing, and it's so healthy. I'm using boneless breast. I have three good sized breasts, and I've cut them kind of thin, as you'll see, and I've layered them in my casserole dish all across the bottom. And then here you'll see my vegetables. So I'm using something from Aldi's by the Burmans. It's an American dinner sauce, it's called, for roasted chicken. It's really, really good. We're really surprised at how good it is. So you're supposed to use 2 cups of potato, 2 cups of carrots, and that's it. Maybe a few onions, but we like more vegetables. So as you can see, I've got more than 2 cups. So I'm going to spread them all around, and I'm going to cover it with the sauce, and it will cook for 45 minutes on 400. That's it. It used to come in a bag that was like a little foil bag, and it was on the end cap where Aldi's has the mayonnaise and all that. But you can also buy these good gravies or whatever they're called at any grocery store. They come by different names, but they're usually something like roasted chicken, or there's one for a pork roast. So as you see, I've covered my potatoes. Now I'm going to put in some carrots, which I cut on the diagonal. I just think they look prettier that way. And like I said, I'm going to use 2 jars because I do have so much more of the vegetable. I'm putting in 3 cloves of garlic just for flavor. And if I happen to eat one, that'll be just fine too. And I've got my onion. Here I've got some bell pepper for the vitamin C and the color. So you can really almost put anything that you like with this, but this particular roasted chicken, is really good with the winter vegetables, I think. And then I like celery because I just think that celery is so good for you. I just love it. Can't get enough of celery. And now I'm just going to kind of get my hands and mix everything up. My hands were washed 20 times, I promise you. Throw in a few more of my onions. And I don't think I'm going to use all those onions. I'm a little bit worried I might have a few too many vegetables in there. So I'm going to pour my sauce on, and I'll be right back. I've just about got this done with the covering, and I use a spoon. I don't pour it over. See how I dab it over the vegetables? Because I want to make sure that this sits on top. The chicken's going to get flavored by its own grease and by the drippings of all these wonderful vegetables. So I just don't want it to go all the way through. That's why you can see I'm just kind of gently laying it in with the spoon. Now, if you get to the end of this, and maybe you've used a larger casserole than me, and you've made more food, if you still need a little bit of juice, you can pour a little bit of vegetable broth or chicken broth or any kind of broth in your jar and shake it up. And then pour it around the corners. But this is perfect just the way it is. I don't think it needs any more. And I'm going to bake this uncovered at my 400, I said. So I'm going to pop it in the oven. Well, my casserole's out of the oven. It's not really a casserole, but it is out. And since I cut my vegetables larger than it, usually you're supposed to do about a cube, I did cook this a little bit longer. I probably cooked it 55 minutes, and the last 10 minutes I covered it with foil to help it steam. But I have no spices on it. You don't need any. And this is just almost a company-ready dish, and I'm crazy about one-pot meals. I hope you try it and enjoy it. Bye-bye.